Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. I'm so excited to announce that my book that I've been writing, I've been working on for like 2 years, y'all, is finally done and uploaded to Amazon. I've been trying to get it approved lately. I got a sample copy here too, y'all. This is it. The book is called Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset. So what it goes into like two different types of dads. Also, it's for women as well. It's for all of us. It's about reconnecting with self and understanding what life is about. And while you're trying to do that, you're avoiding this manufactured mindset. Most of us been brought up under the manufactured mindset and what to do to pull away from it. And if you have children, how to raise them to pull away from it. And just, it's about spending time with each other. It got some scenarios in here and what not to do, what to do. Overall, this is a great book. It took me 2 years to write. Took me way longer than what expected, but you know how it is. When you focus on things and you get distracted, you start procrastinating. You know what I mean? I remember it was days where I'd be like, man, now I'm about to do some videos. I'm about to just react to some videos, knowing that I should be working on the book. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like in the truck, just writing. Well, I wasn't writing with a pen and a pad when I wrote the book. I was typing. I would do like if I get an idea, or like, I go back to when I was young and think of a scenario. And then I will just, pin it down in a notepad in the phone. And then I would just add up everything. Cause at first it was just like thoughts just was in my mind, like just thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Then it was like, all right, I'm gonna write down these thoughts. And then as the thoughts added up, someone was like, yo, this could be a book. This could be a book. So I started to do it, lost motivation, regain motivation, lost motivation, regain motivation, lost motivation again, regain. Hey, look, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? And it's finally here. This is a sample copy, but this is what it looked like. The only difference is that in the middle, it says written by Big Kish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's finally here. But there's a video that actually described and a song. The thing is that this video that I found, it has Father Time narrated in the back. So this video probably is going to get it. I'm sure it's going to get striped. But I hope y'all still are able to see it. You know what I mean? I don't care about it being monetized or anything. But the link to the book is in the description. And when I see some type of scenarios that's in the book, when I come up with some ideas from the book, well, not ideas, but when I think of, chapters in the book, I'm going to go ahead and elaborate on those as we go through this video. The reason why I like this video is because it's like it has the street dad and the geek dad all in one. You know what I mean? So in the book, it has like the street dad, he's letting the manufactured mindset take control of him. He wants to get out of this mindset, but he don't have no leadership. Just like many of us out here, and there's a lot of us who are father. I was a father at a young age. I had my first child at 17. No guidance, no men telling me how to be a man, how to raise a family, how to do this. I'm just this young knucklehead and just no guidance at all. But as the years go on and as I build myself up, then, I had more children and I was able to be this great dad. You know what I'm saying? But it takes trials and tribulations throughout your life. But hopefully, many of us know people out there who having children at a young age. Please cop this book for them. Please get this book for them. This book have a lot of insight on how to navigate through parenthood, you know, not being stressed out. It's also a self-help book as well. So it's not just for dads. It's for women. It's for, you know, it's for us. This is for us. Trust me. I actually had, like, you know what I'm saying? I think I got a couple scriptures up in there too. You know what I mean? Like, yo, yeah, y'all definitely gonna want, this is a good read. This book is a good read, and I'm just not tooting my own horn either. I had other people read it. Shout out to my Aunt Frenchie, she read it for me. Shout out to my brother Lavielle, he read it for me. You know what I mean? Who else read it? Who else read it for me? Shout out to Nene. She read it for me too. Nene, thank you so much. Thank y'all for reading the book and proofreading it and whatnot. But yeah, we about to get into this video, and I'm gonna just pinpoint some things that I see, and we're gonna elaborate on it. The link is in the description for the book. It's on Amazon. Everything just got finalized today because it was like it kept getting kicked out because I didn't have this right. Then I got to come back in it. I had somebody I was working with. He was doing everything because I don't know the nuances and how to do the dimensions of the book and all that. But yeah, I created this illustration right here. This all me. But he actually put it together in certain formats, you know what I mean, that help me out. I don't know how to do all of that stuff. So I hired somebody to do everything, you know, format it in the book, put it in the PDF and do all that. And I just uploaded it. But yeah, we about to get into this video. Y'all know I like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
You really need some therapy.
Real nigga need no therapy. Fuck you talking about?
You sound stupid as fuck.
Shit, everybody's stupid.
This is a great video to back up this book, Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset. But I told y'all about the Street Dad, but the Geek Dad, it's like he got everything going for himself. I don't want to spoil the book. I don't want to spoil the book. It's like he got everything going for himself. But if you get the book and you start reading it, just understand the Geek Dad is under the manufactured mindset as well. But towards the end, he gets exposed. But throughout the beginning of the book, it seemed like the Street Dad just being exposed, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's a nice surprise up in there. It's a like I said, the joint took me 2 years to write. You know what I mean? Day in, day out, just, you know, piecing it together. And I'm happy it got approved. Well, the soft copy got approved. I was just waiting on the soft copy to get approved today, and it did, y'all. So yeah, let's continue.
Yeah, well, you need to talk to somebody. Reach out to Eckhart.
This song is for the new fans of Kendrick Lamar. This song is called Father Time. It's off the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers album. It's one of my favorite songs, y'all.
I come from a generation of home invasions, and I got daddy issues, that's on me. Everything them four walls that taught me, may habits buried deep. That man knew a lot, but not enough to keep me past them streets. My life is a plot, twisted from directions that I can't see. Daddy issues all across my head, told me fuck a foul, I'm teary-eyed. Wanna throw my hands, I won't think out loud, a foolish pride. If I lose again, won't go in the house, I stayed outside, laughing with my friends, they don't know my life. Daddy issues made me learn losses, I don't take those well. Mama said that boy is
as y'all can see, the way, like, he's a strict father. You know what I'm saying? He's looking at his son. He's real strict. You know what I mean? And just like Kendrick Lamar said, he said, ball across my head. I'm teary-eyed. But he got right up. Because fathers think that, you know, that boys aren't supposed to express themselves. You're not supposed to cry. You're supposed to hold it all in. But nah. We have feelings as well. Not to be on no soft stuff, but when you bottle all of that stuff in, this is how I grew up. Like, bottle stuff in, you become this angry person. You know what I mean? So that's wrong. That's a wrong thing to do, is telling a child to bottle all his emotions, all them, because then you got to look at how your father was raised. So I was talking to, one of my brothers. I was like, yo, he was like, yeah, my dad, such and such dad. I was like, yeah, my dad was hard too. He was hard too. You know what I mean? He wasn't, he'll tell you like, yeah, I know I wasn't there the way I was supposed to be for you and all of that. But when he was around, he was tough on me. You know what I mean? But what later on that has an impact on that's what I'm about to say. What I did is I dove deep into my lineage. That's what I encourage y'all to do too. This is something that I spoke about, diving into your lineage to understand, where does these effects come from? Why is your mother like that? Or why your father like that? You don't want to go through life holding grudges against your mother or your father. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how they was brought up. And in the beginning, Whitney, which is his wife, she says, you need some therapy. And he says, real ninja don't need no therapy. We don't do that. You know what I mean? But we do. We need to talk this out. Even if you don't go see a therapist, you do want to find somebody, whether it's an elderly person, whether it's somebody you perceive, you look at as like, oh, they got their life together. They've been through some stuff. Let me talk to this person. Let me talk what I've been feeling, throughout this whole time. If you're uncomfortable with a therapist, it's always good to get it off your chest. Because if you don't, and you leave everything bottled in, you become this angry person. And now you're like, say you go through certain situations, you spazzing out. You just letting it all hang out. Everybody looking at it like, yo, it wasn't even that serious. All the person did was just, made a mistake and bumped into him. Somebody bump into you, just, I'm tired of everybody fucking with me. That's because it's all bottled in. And when you read the book, I written ways that, you could go out there and reconnect with nature. Because you got to admit it, like, yo, this manufactured mindset that we're under, it keeps us away from nature. It's like being about the dollar. Okay, we got to have money to eat. And it's keeping us away from nature. Whether you're in your cubicle, you at your office, you at a desk all day. Look at me. I'm doing reactions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I do take time out to go outside as well. But just keeping really the overall thing of this book, Street Dad, Geek Dad, the overall takeaway is to keep balance. Keep balance. You know what I'm saying? It's not about this way. It's not about that way. It's about keeping balance and, continuing your legacy, your lineage. You know what I mean? Let's finish up with this video.
Exhausted. He said, go fuck yourself. If he give up now, that's gonna cost him. Life's a bitch. You could be a bitch or step out the margin. I got up quick. I'm charging baskets.
He said he got up quick. He said, like, yo, if you feel sorry for this boy, and that's why I said keep balance, because the woman is for the nurturing, the father is for the structure, right? But if a boy have too much nurturing, that won't end well. But if he have too much structure, that won't end well. But if he have that perfect balance, then he could be a stand-up man. He could grow up being too soft. If she always holding his hand, always, it doesn't. You got to let him live a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like the father's looking at his son. He's looking at him. Oh, you better toughen up. If he too tough, you know what I'm saying? He might grow up to be like one of these, you know what I mean? And might be in a newspaper somewhere. You know what I mean? Hey, look, it's about balance. Street Dad, Geek Dad, avoiding the manufactured mindset. Being in America, wherever you grow, there's evils that's around it. That's the manufactured mindset. Want to keep us away from nature and all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's continue. The link is in the description for the book, y'all. The link is in the description for this book. Go, I'm telling you, this is a good read. This is a good read. And we all know somebody that's young as hell, mad young, having children. I had my first at 17. No guidance. But I wrote this book to you know, do my part and put some guidance out there, you know, for these youngins out here having children. Let's get it.
Falling backwards, trying to keep balance. Oh, this the part where mental stability meets talent. Oh, this the party breaks my humility just for practice. Tactics we learn together. Sore losers forever, daddy
Early
issues.
morning wake ups, practicing on day offs. Tough love, bottled up, no chaser, need no chaser.
Early morning wake ups, practicing on day offs. Tough love, bubbled up, no chaser. You know what I'm saying? I love this song. I love this song, man. I love this song.
No chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser. Early morning wake ups, practicing on day offs. Tough love.
Oh yeah, another thing what I would like to say, many of us are raised by single parents, right? Let's just say you just raised by your mother, right? She would try to overcompensate for your father not being there, and because all women are not just gonna nurture. Let me just say that out flat. Some women will overcompensate for the father not being there, and they would give extra tough love. You know what I'm saying? And that could cause a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? I've seen mothers and daughters beef. You know what I mean? When I speak about us, I'm talking about all of us. I'm not just talking about no one gender. So don't get all in your feelings. Oh, you picking on this one gender? Cut that out. Cut that out. But yeah, or a father, if he's by himself, he don't have that mother. He might overcompensate. Might be buying the child. I'll talk about that too. Might be buying his child every damn thing. Might be buying his child everything. Or she might be buying her child everything to overcompensate for not having the other parent. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in a situation as being a single mother or a single father, you want to go get mentors. You want to get mentors. Having your child be around that opposite sex mentor. You know what I'm saying? And that way you could work towards keeping a balance. You know what I mean? You don't have to overcompensate. Check it out.
Bottled up, no chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser.
I got daddy issues, that's on me. Looking for I love you, really empathizing for my relief. A child that grew accustomed, jumping up when I scrape my knee. Cause if I cried about it, he surely tell me not to be weak. Daddy issues hit my...
He grew up accustomed to jumping up when he scraped his knee. So far too often, like us as men, it's a war thing. Men are made for war to protect the family, right? So in modern times, we still hold on to these things. Like, I'm not about to show no weakness. Because what happens in war, when you show weakness, your opposition, he feels like he could overtake you. So we take that mindset into the family, into the household. No, we can't do that. We got to learn balance. It's a balance. You can't be around your wife or your children and not show like, that hurt daddy. You know what I'm saying? That hurt. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get around your loved ones and be putting on this hard masculine. You don't want to walk around like that. Only when you're out you have to protect your family. That's when you use these war tactics. That's why I say this is all about balance, y'all. Let's rewind some of this. He said he grew up accustomed to jumping up anytime he scraped his knee because surely his father tell him, you better not be weak. Better not be weak. You better not be weak. You know what I mean? It got to be a balance with that. You want your son to be tough and be able to endure as well. You know what I mean? But it must be a balance. You don't want to be too hard on him. You don't want to be too hard on him. And there you're going to push him away. You know You know what I mean? Still got to learn them lessons. Look.
Break my knee, cause if I cried about it, he surely tell me not to be weak. Daddy issues hit my emotions, never express myself. Man should never show feelings, being sensitive never helped. His mama died, I asked him why he going back to work so soon. His first reply was, son, that's life, and bills got no silver spoon. Daddy issues, fuck.
Dang, he said, why you going back to work so soon? After his mother just died. Why you going back there? He said, that's life, son. Bills ain't got no silver spoon. Check it out.
Why he going back to work so soon?
Look.
Daddy issues hit my emotions, never express myself. Man should never.
He hid his emotions, never expressed himself, and that's it. That's something that's plaguing our community. We feel like no, I ain't about to. That's how I was like, man, I ain't about to talk about nothing. Even to this day, I might have some issues like, man, I'll just keep it all to myself. You know what I mean? But that ain't gonna work because it's all bottled up. You don't want to have things bottled up inside. And then next thing you know, you're snapping on everybody. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get it.
Show feelings, being sensitive never helped. His mama died, I asked him why he going back to work so soon. His first reply was, son, that's life, and bills got no silver spoon. Daddy issues, fuck everybody. Go get your money, son, protect yourself. Trust nobody, only your mama knows. This made relationships seem cloudy.
He said, trust nobody, only your mama know. Don't trust nobody. That's another thing we see. Wait, I know I done talked about this before. If I'm out, I see brothers or something like that. Guys, I don't even know. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you feeling? What? Talk to me, nigga. I don't know you. Talk just this whole front. You know what I mean? Just this whole front. We got to get out of that towards each other. I'm not saying go out and trust any and everybody. I'm not saying that. But if somebody coming to you in peace, go ahead. Why not? Hey, how you doing? What's up, bro? You know what I mean? It's just this I gotta be hard. I gotta be tough. I gotta, hey, I wish you would play with me. What's up? Whoever. I don't care who they is. This stems from somewhere. Where does this come from? I'm not saying it comes strictly from the man. I'm not saying this comes strictly from the woman. But it comes from somewhere. And you will have to do some soul searching in your particular life. Just you, whoever you are. You will have to do some soul searching to see like, damn, why do I act like this? Why is that? Why is that? Is it from listening to the filthy rap music? The trap music? The I'm about to slide on somebody? Is it that? Or am I dealing with something deep? That's why in the beginning she said you need some therapy. He said real ninja don't need no therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with expressing yourself to people. Go get somebody that's older, experienced. Go express yourself. Go talk. Go talk. It's a lot of us that don't talk. It's millions of us out there that don't talk because some people been raised under this misconception that, you know, being vulnerable or talking out your problems or whatever you feeling, that's a sign of weakness. You know what I'm saying? This is weakness. It's weak. Oh, you weak. Oh, man, you better suck that shit up. You weak. You being weak. This is what Dot talking about, man. Yo, this song is powerful, man. Again, the link is in the description. The book is done, is live. The link is in the description. Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset. This is for everybody. Go cop. I'm telling you, go cop this. Finally done. Took me like 2 years to write this book, y'all. I'm telling you, let's get it.
Never attached to none. So if you took some likings around me, I might reject the love. Daddy,
Lord, he said, if you took some likings around me, I might reject the love. You see that. I'm a black man. I've seen all different types of personalities, certain types of spirits. So when I speak, it's from experience. I've been around people, they reject anything. Yo, bro, oh, you dropped something. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. There you go. Pop, pop. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. No thank you or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you might take some likings to somebody. Yo, I like your shoes. Oh, snap. Oh, my boy fly. Okay, okay. Man, oh, get away. Trust issues. You know what I mean? There's something that's plaguing our community, plaguing our black men and women. Not just black neither. There's something that's plaguing the people. You know what I mean? Let's avoid this manufactured mindset. Avoid the manufactured mindset. Whoever told you, whatever movie you seen, whatever video, drill music video you seen, whatever female told you that she just like the rough guys. She don't like the guys who open up. Hell with all of that. This is the time we need to be getting right. This is the time we need to be getting right within ourselves. Let's get it, y'all.
Issues kept me competitive, that's a fact, nigga. I don't give a fuck what's the narrative. I am that nigga. When Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. Guess I'm not mature as I think. Got some healing to do. Egotistic, zero giving fucks, and to be specific, need assistance with the way I was brought up. What's the difference when your heart is made of stone and your mind is made of gold and your tongue is made of sword, but it may weaken your soul? My niggas ain't got no daddy. Grow up overcompensating. Learn shit about being a man in disguise as being gangster. I love my father for telling me to take off the gloves.
Yo, he said a lot of his dudes, they didn't have a father. They grew up overcompensating. Learned things from a man and disguised it as being gangster. He said when Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused because where he come from, it's like forgiveness. What? And what I'm saying, when you on your walk, when you on your journey of correcting yourself, that don't just happen overnight. It take that. And that's God's way of giving. That's why he gives you grace. This is why God extends his grace to you, so you could keep on trying to get it right. A just man falls 7 times, but the righteous will fall up. But the righteous will get back up. A just man falls 7 times. You keep on falling, trying to get it right. Trying to get it right. I'm trying to get it right. Messed up. Trying to get it right. Trying to get it right. You keep on falling. Keep on falling. But the righteous keep on getting back up. But if you wicked, you gonna be like, man, hell with this shit. Man, I ain't trying this, man. Yeah, pass that, man. Give me that. Yeah, man, hell, I ain't trying to do nothing no more. You go your whole life not working on yourself no more. And then when you pass, your mind is in a state of hell. When you pass away, your mindset could be in a state of heaven, or your mind could be in a mind state of hell. Your mind state, when you pass away and your mind is in a state of regret. Damn, I should have did this. I should have did that. You got to live with that forever. But if you go your whole life like, yo, I tried. I ain't got no regret. I ain't regretting. You got to learn to live with the regrets. But are you trying? And you pass away, you good. You good. Damn. Well, at least I tried. My hands is wide. At least I tried. And then you can actually pass away with ease. You know what I'm saying? You could pass feeling like, okay, I tried. Take me, Father. All right, I'm ready. You know what I mean? But yeah, check out what he's saying, man. Hey, look, Dot is slick on this. I love this song.
It's everything he didn't want, was everything I was. Until my partners that figured it out without a father. I salute you, may your blessings be neutral to your toddlers. It's crucial, they can't stop us if we see the mistakes. Till then,
they can't stop us if we see the mistakes. Acknowledging your faults. Acknowledging what's wrong with me inside. That's why I always say, work on yourself. It ain't about pointing a finger at nobody. It's about yourself, acknowledging the mistakes, right? They can't stop us. They can't stop us. The manufactured mindset, Street Dad, Geek Dad, avoiding the manufactured mindset. The manufacturer can't manufacture. If we working on ourselves, we understand. Oh nah, what's that? Oh nah, I don't want that. Whatever they always trying to sell us something, give us something that's messing us up. But if you're working on yourself, you could spot it from a mile away. I ain't about to buy that new whatever it is. They got too much radiation in it. I ain't about to cop that. Nah, we ain't buying that. We gonna all hold our dollar back. Nope, we ain't doing it. Everybody gonna be on one accord. Everybody gonna be on one accord. Nah, because we all working on ourselves. We already know that it's a manufacturer out there that's trying to manufacture these evil mindsets. And they gonna keep on winning if we're not acknowledging what they're doing, right? What was that movie? Was it Soylent Green or something like that? And they was selling human meat in the movie. Man, people out there saying they doing that stuff now. Matter of fact, I did a joint on TikTok. They tell me, yeah, we making human meat. Yeah, we take the DNA from a human, then we take. Man, no. When we working on ourselves, they can't fool us with stuff like that. Because we staying away from the meat aisle. We staying away from this aisle. We staying away from that aisle. I ain't putting that stuff in my body. We working on ourselves. Therefore, if your gut clean, your mind gonna be clean. Now you can think proper. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop us if we recognize the mistakes. Right? What'd he say after that?
Neutral to your toddlers is crucial. They can't stop us if we see the mistakes. Till then, let's give the women a break. Grown men with daddy issues.
Let's give these women a break. Because we grown men in age, but mentally, we still teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Not all of us. Let's not be simple-minded. Some of us, right? Grown men in age, let's give them a break. Let's stop connecting with them, knowing we got issues, haven't worked on ourselves, then gonna sit up there and blame her because I came to this relationship with these teenage issues. I look like a grown man. These teenage issues coming to her, and now ain't nothing popping. Ain't nothing popping. Nah, I'm gonna give her a break. You know what? I ain't gonna do no relationship. I ain't doing no relationships. I'm gonna work on myself. And then in time, vice versa. Sis, give him a break. You know you dealing with some stuff from way back when. You know you still dealing with that stuff. Hell with your lust. You know you still dealing with that stuff. Work on yourself. Piece yourself up together. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is about all of us. This ain't about just no one gender. I can't stand these podcasts be trying to get on one gender like it's just one person's fault. Understand where we came from. Understand the what's plaguing our community. Evils is plaguing both of us, not just one gender. Both of us. So when we work on ourselves, then we can show the children how to work. Then we can raise proper families, right? This we could do. Street Dad, Geek Dad, avoiding the manufactured mindset. Y'all cop this book. I'm telling you. This is what we need. Everybody needs to read this. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Hey, look, I'm telling y'all, it's all about working on ourselves as well. The link is in the description. Let's see what else is on this joint. Look at that. That shit is beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man. That is beautiful, man. But the manufacturer don't want fathers in their daughters and their sons' lives. The manufacturer, the Satan, always going to try to get between the man and the woman. Always going to try to get between the man and the woman so we don't raise great and proper families. They always going to try to set up these devices. Oh, man, you don't need her. Yeah, you could just do this and do that. Yeah. Oh, you don't need him. You could just do this and do that. Y'all remember in the 1950s, they offered the women all these assistance and all of that stuff and took our men to war and all of that, messed up the whole family. They're going to tell us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. Yeah. There's so many. I'm telling y'all, we got to get out of the mindset of blaming each other. We got to get out of that. These guys out here making millions of dollars doing these podcasts, catering to everybody's feeling, but taking jabs at all the women. And women taking jabs at the men. We got to, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that no more. That's old. We ain't doing that no more. We ain't doing that. We coming together as a collective. Shout out to the collective. We coming together as a collective. And we're going to raise these families properly, man. That's what it's about. Look, I love to see the beautiful pictures like this. Look at it. Holding this baby girl. Holding this baby girl, man. We need more of this. We need more fathers out. Being there for they children, man. This is what we need, man.
Early morning wake ups, practicing on day offs. Tough love, bottled up, no chase I need, no chase I need, no chase I need, no chase I need, no chase.
You think you tough. You think you tough, don't you? Yeah, you got the stick with the glizzy with the extender on. Go have a daughter. Yeah, go have a daughter and watch what happens. Watch all that tough stuff. See what happened to all that tough stuff. You tough, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. Go have your daughter. See what happens. Yeah. You're going to fold. You're going to drop down to your knees. I'm telling you. Ah, man, that's beautiful. Just let this picture just sizzle into your spirit. Just look at this. Let this sizzle into your spirit, man. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar for making that beautiful song, Father Time, man. Beautiful. For all the new Kendrick Lamar fans, that was Father Time featuring Sympha. That brother, I think he's from Sierra Leone. He has a beautiful voice. Early morning wake-ups, practicing on day offs. Tough love, bubbled up, no chaser. Street Dad, Geek Dad, avoiding the manufactured mindset. Written by Big Kish. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. Send me a picture. If you cop the book, send me a picture with you in the book on IG, and I'm going to post you all over the place. Y'all know how I do. You know what I mean? Y'all already know how I do. The merch is in the description as well. If you cop some merch, send me a picture on IG. Yeah, DM me a picture of IG what you having the merch on, and I'm going to post you. You know, I've been said this. You know what I mean? Yeah, cop that. Street Dad, Geek Dad, avoiding the manufactured mindset, y'all. Yeah. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.